Is that it? Okay, good. Please don't tell me this is volume 1. Oh, okay. Okay. Kolb and the dragon. Oh, cool. This is like a make your own adventure book. Those are so fun. Yeah, I think that's it. I love those. Hey. Ugh. It's a mammoth snout. I bet you that mammoth is really pissed off wherever it is. Probably looks like a giant bulldog.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
Do what your father says. Hey, do what your father says.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
Sounds like somebody's from the Netherlands. Alchemy lab.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells. There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think? It is simply energy to be harnessed by those with the will and knowledge to do so.
I'm gonna pause it for a second. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I was talking to him. Hey.
What do you need?
What do you need? Yes, I was wondering if you're from Holland. Holland? What does it mean to be dragonborn?
I don't know much. Only the old tales about the ancient heroes who would use the voice to defeat the enemies of Skyrim. They say the emperors used to be dragonborn, but that all ended when Martin died during the Oblivion Crisis. The Greybeards can tell you much more than I can. They're the masters of the way of the voice, and taught Tiber Septim himself.
Thanks. I was gonna say, talk to the Greybeards.
Well, I only know what I've heard in the old tales. Shouting is an ancient form of magic, the use of one's voice to project their power. If you can shout, you need to go see the Greybeards. They'll know what to do.
Told you. How do you enchant weapons and armor?
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia.
She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Okay, sure.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Why? Because I'm a menial person? Let's see here. Where can I learn more about magic?
A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
So many tasks. Have you encountered any dragons? No, of course he hasn't. It's the first dragon.
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be.
Do you owe allegiance to the Imperials?
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly.
No.
Good day.
No.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Yeah, you didn't satisfy my every question yet. What are the duties of a court wizard?
I'll put it simply, so you'll understand.
Okay.
I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action.
No, I don't understand.
Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
Okay, so this is an enchanter. An enchanter. Okay, well, let's try it out. To enchant an item, you must know an enchantment and have a filled soul gem to power the enchantment. Enchantments are learned by disenchanting or destroying enchanted items. That sucks. Oh boy. I don't want to lose that. It's one of my best. This is probably a terrible choice, but oh, you know what? I don't know any enchantments. I thought I had soul gems. Okay, I see how this works. Okay, so really, I've got an ancient Nord battle axe of cold, and axe of Whiterun. So those are the actual magical items that I do have. If I already have the Axe of Whiterun...
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Okay, so I do have... Okay, I've got the Axe of Cold and Axe of Whiterun. I'm going to get rid of the Axe of Cold. I've got to disenchant this one. Yes. I learned the frost damage enchantment. Okay. Excellent. I'm actually going to get rid of these, I think. Yeah. Probably not a good idea, but I'm going to do it. I learned Fortify Magicka. And Novice Robes. Excellent.